This is Hannibal from thehannibaltv.com, and in this video I am going to analyze 3 images of alleged extraterrestrials that have been revealed in Dr. Stephen Greer's latest movie, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. I will do a review of that movie in a separate post. Just a warning, a heads up going into this. The U.S. Department of Defense did not say these pictures are real, like some of the UFO footage I've discussed on this channel. I have not seen any expert analyzation of these photographs. They simply appeared in this movie of Dr. Greer's, and from what I could see in the movie, unless I somehow missed it, there was no expert analyzation of the photographs by a neutral party in the film. So I'm going to actually give my opinion of what I see in these pictures as neutrally as I can. I would like to point out that although the U.S. Department of Defense and Pentagon have now come forward and admitted UFOs exist, they're in our airspace, they say they don't know where they come from, what their intentions are of being here, but the U.S. government says they want to know more. Dr. Greer, on the other hand, claims that he actually interacts telepathically with these beings, and he believes that they're all peaceful and none of these beings are a threat, despite some evidence suggesting otherwise that I'll go through on another time. But I'm here today to analyze the first picture, which Dr. Greer claims is a being that told him telepathically the being's name was Bijou. He claims it's an interstellar being from the Andromeda galaxy, and it could not be seen with the naked eye. It was only seen by the cameras, and it was up in the air approximately 5 feet when this photo was taken. In the photo, you can see a humanoid-like figure with a large forehead. It's unclear whether it has ears. You seem to be able to see a nose, 2 eyes, possibly a small mouth, arms it doesn't appear to have any hands or digits, a long torso, short legs, and feet. However, you cannot see if there's any appendages on the feet. You cannot tell if the being is wearing clothes or not. Dr. Greer explains the blurriness of the photo because he alleges that these beings are only partially in this dimension, but mostly in another dimension. He says the dimensions are kind of blending together. It looks to us like these beings could be a hologram, but he says it's actually an electronically teleported version of the conscious being. My personal opinion of the photo is it's inconclusive, and I would like to see it analyzed by a photo expert to see if it could have been created by a computer program or what it could be exactly, but I don't find this photo to be conclusive evidence. The next image is an image of a being that Dr. Greer says was photographed on the beach on the sand. He says it's barely in our dimension. He alleges that the being is highly intelligent from an extraterrestrial civilization at the level of a celestial. He says that this being is part of a civilization that has evolved into cosmic consciousness, and it's approximately 500,000 to 1 billion years ahead of us. So my examination of the picture, we see what looks like your typical extraterrestrial head, very blurry. We see the big eyes, unlike in the other being's eyes. It's not clear enough to see a mouth or nose. We appear to see almost a heart-shaped torso to it, but it's very blurry and hard to decipher. I don't believe this picture is conclusive of anything. The third and final picture that Dr. Greer revealed in this documentary is a master healer being with a triangular face. Dr. Greer alleges that this being actually cured the hearing loss issues of one of the members of his team. However, we only have the member of the team saying that in the movie. We don't hear from an actual doctor that has examined this member of the team before and after this supposed healing took place. So until I see that, in my opinion, it's all hearsay. As far as the picture itself, as previously mentioned, it seems to have big eyes, a triangular head. It seems the theme of all three of these images is the being has a larger forehead and brain area and smaller mouth area. The heads are less round than human heads. I don't see any appendages. I don't see any arms, any legs. It does appear that this being could actually be wearing clothes, where the other two beings, it really didn't appear that they were wearing clothes. So there's a lot of energy, I guess you could call it, distorting the image. So once again, inconclusive, and I would have to see some impartial experts analyzing all three of these pictures. I'm still on the fence about Dr. Greer. He seems to have honest intentions, but I'd like to say one more time, I need to see more proof out of him. I just can't accept his word. And as I'll explain in my full review of his documentary, there are some things that he says in the documentary that kind of make me question him. That is my review of the only 3 extraterrestrial pictures that he's apparently felt comfortable to reveal in his 28 years or so that he says he's been doing these meditations, where he says he has summoned these beings, and he also alleges people are doing these all over the world all the time. However, I just find it a little hard to believe that these are the absolute best photographs in 28 or so years of doing this, and you're allegedly seeing them all the time, and this is the absolute best you can come up with. So that's my opinion.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.